Hope y'all having a great New Year's. I ain't been feeling well, but I'm here. I'm here, y'all. But I've been seeing so much everything going on this internet. But the thing I want to talk about that kind of bothers me, I'm hearing a lot of celebrities uh say this, do this, or whatever. And I'm hearing some YouTubers. They say this. Look, when I just want to say, when y'all support these people, know who you're supporting. Like, know that these people won't change up on you once they start making money. It's so aggravating. That's the most aggravating thing, is to come in. You're a new um celebrity, a newcomer in the game, and you come in the game and you talk to your fans or your supporters any kind of way, you're making that money now. You know what I'm saying? So they talk to them any kind of way. This is why I can't be wholeheartedly, you know, a fan of no one. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually they're gonna end up, they put things out. This goes for YouTubers and the celebrities. They put things out, and then they don't want you to talk about it. They don't want you to say anything about it. Then they come back with their little grouchy attitudes because they're being talked about. It seems as though they just want to be talked about when it's good, when everything is going great, but it's not cool. It's like I'm hearing some YouTubers, like, you talking about me switching my words up on content. Not me. I know who they be talking about, but I'm just saying, like, you're on here on YouTube and you do the same thing as anybody. It's for instance, DDG. I like DDG and Holly. But don't expect people to sit up there and be like, okay, we want to know, but they want to know what's going on. Now, I'm not into you like that, but your fans, the people that are your real fans, not supporters, because obviously they wouldn't be all up on y'all like that. But at the same time, when y'all putting stuff out, of course they're gonna be in your business, and these people are your fans, and these people are the ones that are making you money. You know, Screaming your music. And it's so disrespectful how they end up talking to their fans. This is why I can't take these people serious. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when TD Jakes and all this stuff came out about him, but he wants to go shutting down people's pages because they end up telling the truth. It's crazy to me how the world, they only want to hear lies, or somebody, they want to hear you just speak good about them when it's nothing good about them. I know someone even said that Oprah got her stuff taken down on TikTok, and because it didn't show her in a good light. Well, baby, a lot of stuff on this internet is not showing you in a good light. When you go deeper into these people's lives, this is when they get upset. They don't want nobody going that deep into their life. You know what I'm saying? Although it's everywhere, you know, but they don't want nobody to go deep. It's crazy. Like, we don't want our kids listening to or dealing with people like that. You can't. You want the money of it all. You want the happiness of it all. Cause a lot of these people fans and a lot of YouTube subscribers, they don't have as much money if as a lot of these people on here, and some of them may do. But for you to talk to them any kind of way, to just brush off what they're saying, but you can actually receive the money. I just hear people, they just so disrespectful. Sometimes now you got to set the record straight. You know what I'm saying? But and you know, sometimes you get a little frustrated, but it's like how all of them come. I don't want you to talk about me. I'm gonna make money off what you say about me. Okay, make your money. Cause one thing about the internet, people are gonna talk about what is going on. And I can't stand when people they come on to YouTube and they're getting mad because they're getting talked about. Well, eventually everybody's gonna get talked about. Eventually, the bigger you get, you're gonna get talked about, and feel like they're so priceless that they they shouldn't be talked about in a negative light because they feel like you don't know the whole story. Well, you're sitting up here talking about it every day, and people do know how to read between the lines. You know, people know how to read between the lines, and they tell people to like stay in your lane and well, stay off the internet. You don't want nobody to know your business. It's like they put some out there to they put it out there like a little hint here and there, but then they end up getting mad when it goes to blow up. They get mad when it blows up. Like what you get mad for? You the one put the big hints out there, not no little hints. They, you know, like DDG and the baby. Like, come on now. You're gonna have your audience confused when you see a picture of Hailey and she looks pregnant. Like, come on now. Of course they're gonna ask questions. Then the little hints that you throw out there, um, they're gonna ask questions. Just use your common sense. I know you ain't get that far to get dumber. You know what I'm saying? These people, that's why I cannot help people, these celebrities, you know, because they get on their platform and they want to switch up on you. You know, and I don't dislike them, but I'm not finna sit up there and support people that sits and they talk to these people any kind of way. And you be like, and y'all sit there and you deal with it just for the information, just for, you know, the praising of that person. No, I'm not finna praise none of you. None of you don't know me. And if I got a story on it, I'm gonna tell the story on you. You know, and it's gonna be the truth. And it's just gonna be how I feel. You cannot deal with somebody's commentary or their opinion. And the internet ain't for you. Like, it's not for you. You can just move it along as a celebrity. Like it kills me when they come over here on the internet and just be like, well, y'all be all up in our business when you're putting your business out there. It's confused. You putting your business out there. Celebrities, with the Carly B thing, like, mind your business after you just clowned and people saying like it was a publicity stunt. I don't think so. This girl was going through it for real, and she just took him back, which is okay. But don't get all grouchy with everybody else. They want to know why, because these people fight hard for you. That's why you don't fight hard for these people. They, because you already know, you go through that, you see that in real life where people break up, they get back together, they break up, they get back together, and okay, this is the same thing what Cardi B did. That's the same thing what Cardi B did, and I'm like, it's okay. It's your husband, it's your husband, but at the same time, just keep your marital life and your relationship off the internet. You ain't got to worry about that because people belong to you through your music. Just talk about your music if you have any. That's probably why you know what I'm saying, you're on the internet, but you're talking about different stuff. But everybody belongs to Cardi B off her music. So don't get your friends, your fans to turn against you. You know, don't get your fans turned against you, because then what you gonna have? Don't get your subscribers to turn against you. Then what you gonna have? You know what I'm saying? That's why I want a crowd that is, that understands me. That understands me, that gets me. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how long it takes, you feel me? Because I don't want people over here that is not real and not genuine. So if you don't want to talk about this person, you don't want to talk about, because I'm gonna give you my opinion, but that's about it. I don't live these people's lives. I'm glad for the life that I live, because actually their lives seem so overwhelming. It seems so overwhelming with these celebrities, um what they have to go through. I like my life the way it is, even if I get money, I make more money. I like my life the way it is. Like, I try to be like all right with my opinions, but sometimes they come off a little rough. But at the same time, like, it's like sometimes people do need to hear it that way, because they don't know how to. They don't be know how to act. Like, once they get that money, they don't know how to act. You know, a lot of these people ain't even taking God first. That's why they don't know how to act. And a lot of them, it's just like, why put your stuff out there if you don't want people to talk about it? Don't put your stuff out there, because obviously, then they end up doing the same thing to other people, especially the YouTubers. They end up doing the same thing to other people that they say they don't want to do to them. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Like, all the people that don't like royalty on the other side, right? What if royalty came back and started like bashing them like they bash her? They try to bash her. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna like what you dish out. You see what I'm saying? But with the celebrities, they literally sit up there and be telling their business, and showing their ass, and then next thing you know, they wonder why everybody talk about them showing their ass, and talking about their business. You know, that's just it's mind boggling to me. I'm hearing a lot of them. I hear YouTubers say it. I crossed these paths of YouTubers saying it. It's not like the YouTubers that I know, that ones that come onto my page. It's not them. It's a bigger ones that sits up there, and they're saying that they don't want you take their words and twist it. Like, maybe a lot of people clickbait and do all that type of stuff. It ain't brand new. And trust me, these people know how YouTube go. They've been on here a long time, so they know how YouTube go. But with the celebrities, well, just shut your mouth. You're always talking. You're always talking. Your fans want to hear you, but then when you spill the beans about your situation, you don't want them to talk about it. You don't want them to talk about it. So what? Just leave your situation at home. Leave it in your own household. Leave it to yourself. You know. I can say one thing. I don't. Sexy Red. I feel like she's good with keeping her stuff up the rap. Yeah, she rap about what she rap about. I don't like her rap, but I don't dislike her as a person. But she seems like she keeps her business separate from this internet. You know what I'm saying? Which I That's gonna take her a long way. She knows how to be quiet. She knows when to be quiet. You know, Although I don't like her music. She got some good aspects about her. But I just can't get over these people. I'm just sitting up here like, you want to be talking about it, you don't. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it can't just be, if you're being shown in a bad light, then that's what it is. Like, a lot of YouTubers can't even believe some of these people are the way that they are. I can believe it. I can believe it. Sure can. And I'm so happy that Cat Williams is getting a chance on blast. He putting a lot of them on blast. He should have. And then here you go. You got Kevin Hart. He coming out talking about he was the man, that Cat Williams was the man. Look, you can't take that away from Cat Williams, even if you freaking tried. Cat Williams is still the man. He was, well, he wasn't, how can I say this? It ain't no past tense. It's still future. He still is the man. He still is getting the message out there. He just talking about how they were back then with him. You see what I'm saying? He possibly could still be that way to him. It don't matter because they get their little groups. This is what Cat Williams was saying. They get their group. They got their groups. And you know, that's how it be. It's even like that here on the internet. They have their own little groups. It's the same way here on YouTube, Instagram. Uh, they have their little game, and they sit up there and try to knock you from a lot of things. You see what I'm saying? It ain't just going on in that industry. And I understand exactly where Cat Williams coming from. That I always love Cat Williams and Bernie Mac, of course. I love me some Bernie Mac. Um, if they really want to know real true comedy. So he was speaking about Cedric the Entertainer taking a joke from him. And Cedric the Entertainer came on now and explained himself, said that it's been his joke. Look, we know, just like the smaller creators like me, you'll see bigger creators, they'll take a little bit of your shit here and there to act like they ain't did nothing. This is the same thing, because they thought he was nobody. Cat Williams was nobody. So they took from him. You know what I'm saying? Didn't think that he was gonna make it as big as he did. Well, to me, he was already there. And you took it from him. You sat clearly in the audience just to hear this man joke. You knew he was funny. You knew he was funny. Cat Williams is always funny. You know, and so much coming out about these people. I'm telling you. And I hear people like, they can't believe, are you serious? You worship these people to the point where you cannot believe that they are. This is what I'm saying. Everybody wants to be in a good light. You see what I'm saying? But not everybody is in a good light. You only see what you see. But if you have God's spiritual guidance, you know that is not who they are, just right there on, on that stage or singing. You come on now. You got to use your intuition when it comes to these people and what who they are, who they really truly are. Everybody can't be lying. Everybody can't be lying on these people. Like, it's crazy. I ain't no way I would not be surprised how these celebrities are. And they use us a lot for monetary gain, but then don't say nothing about them negative. Don't say nothing about them negative. That's even, I'm sorry to tell everybody, but yeah, I'm 43 years old and I heard a lot of music too, and I know a lot of my women and my guys are older than me too. But even our people from back then, it was like these people now. You see, a lot of them. I mean, they going back to our days. You know what I'm saying? These people are accusing them of SA from back in the days. Like, it's too much. It's people coming out left and right, and they're not done. They're not done. They're not done. And I remember Diddy was wanting wanting everybody to stop talking about it. Just like kind of cut contact on YouTube and all internet of talking about the situation. It's not gonna happen, dude. It's not gonna happen. It's out. It's out. Period. It's out. And how do you want us to protect you and your family when your family and your kids need to know what kind of dad they got? Y'all don't protect our children, which y'all put out. Y'all don't think about nothing. Be like, just cut it off. Well, you even if you tell your children to cut this off, Diddy, it's still gonna be a way. They still gonna find a way to see this, to see what they talking about with your dad, with they dad. Like, period. Like, y'all don't try to protect our kids. Why should we protect yours? Why should we protect yours and not talk about you, Diddy, TD Jakes, Oprah Winfrey? Oprah Winfrey, she ain't got no kids, but do she even have family? She just don't want nobody to say anything bad and put her in a bad light. Well, if the light is dimmed, you gonna be spoken about. Same thing with TD Jakes, wanting to get people's channel shut down. You know what I'm saying? Because these people be knowing that they be guilty. Allegedly. It's just like you want to, this generation, these young kids, I'm telling you now, you got some that ain't woke up. But you got a lot of these kids, hey, I'm telling you, our kids is not finna play this. A lot of our kids are woke off this stuff. Like, they better be careful. They gonna be standing behind their parents when it's time to get down on somebody that, you know, is against, like, stuff like that. SA. You know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta watch what we say. But, yeah, these children are gonna take a stand. Our children ain't children no more. They see what their parents had to go through. And I know for sure because I see a lot of them here. And we actually talk to them, a lot of them here, and they got their heads on right. And they is not playing with this government, these politicians, okay? They being very careful. A lot of them being very careful about what you do. Like, if you speak about the ill ones, you got to speak about the good ones too, because all of them ain't the same. You know, all the young people ain't the same. You got some that's got a good head on their shoulders that, well, they will start, they will march, they will start some, you know what I'm saying, in a positive light though. So they can stop, these celebrities to really stop thinking that they can fool some of these young kids, because they really can't. And I'm speaking personally. I know you can't be fooled. These children cannot be fooled. They're waking up, probably because they have woke parents. You know, their parents have sat and they have talked to them. You know, just like some parents can talk to their kids, and their children still go out there and they, you know, do what they want to do in a wrong way. But still, you got kids that actually do listen. But you don't want the internet saying that about you. Don't do nothing. Don't do nothing for them to say something about you. You know, if you want to, but ain't nothing always all good. We all know that. And when y'all look at these people, we all know that everything is just not all good all the time. You know, like, and then it was another thing, like with this Christian Keys, it's like, I see a lot of people like, just tell us. He don't have to tell y'all nothing. Well, so you can just take the information and just be like, oh, well, then you go talk about that. Oh, it ain't, you could tell the brother had to get something off his chest. He had to get that off his chest. that it was bothering him. And just like the guy that came out with TD Jakes, if you don't watch Tough News TV, then go watch him, because he has a lot of information, I'm telling you, on these people, and it's from a reliable source. So I go over there and watch him. It's a guy coming out on TD Jakes, and he had the same expressions on his face that Christian Keys did. Like, he didn't specifically say TD Jakes' name, but we knew who he was talking about, because he also said that he went to that church too. And yes, he is this. You know what I'm saying? But you don't mention the name until everything go through. You know, if he's gonna if Christian Key's gonna push everything through, you know, this other man with TD Jakes, he just had to. And matter of fact, that's another one that TD Jakes is like, I don't want any negative about me on, on that. And that's crazy. Like, you don't want anything negative said about you, but there's so much negative going on with you in the public eye, you know. So you can sit up here and say, YouTubers, they sit up there, they talk, and they don't know what they're talking about. Well, you better say something, clear it up then. Clear it up. Because y'all could be telling tales too, and saying that you don't know what you're talking about, but they really be knowing what they talk about. It's a job to a lot of people here on YouTube, and they get mad because a lot of people on YouTube do be on point. A lot of people on YouTube. These people, all these bigger YouTubers, they ain't get big for no reason. They speak some truth. You know what I'm saying? And they funny, and they're entertaining. It's a plus. But that's why I watch different people, because not watching one person or two people is not going to be enough for me. I like to intellect my mind and, really see how I can grow. I don't want to just deal with certain people. Yeah, I love people, but I want to grow too. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. But I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep giving my opinion. And when you out the news, bro, or sis, or whatever, then you ain't talked about no more. You know what I'm saying? They'll be mad as hell if we do not talk about them anymore. Where they money gonna come from? Because all we really got to do is sit up here and strike a conversation with our audience. Are you kidding me? Y'all, they'll trip. You'll hear it all over these celebrities in the YouTube. Some of the YouTubers, they talk to their audience like they didn't help them make it as far as they got. Like, I don't want to deal. I will unsubscribe from your ass so fast. I don't have to. I don't know. These people help you get to where you are, and and then when you where you at, or whatever, now you don't want nobody saying anything about you in a negative light. Why you want to know my business? Why is y'all asking me these questions? Oh my God, are you on your period, sir? Are you on your period, ma'am? You know, so with that being said, y'all just watch who y'all sitting up there supporting. You know, watch who you sitting up there supporting. Do you think they'll change on you once they start making that real money? Because a lot of these celebrities is rude as hell. Because a lot of the YouTubers that have people in their business and looking up stuff on them, and then next thing they back on there, they calm, they like this what comes with it, that, right? And Celebrities, they are like they don't know that. They don't know that. But that type of stuff happens in real life. You have people in your business in real life too. It goes for everybody, not just celebrities, not just, famous YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? It goes for a lot of people in real life. You don't have to be famous for people to be in your business, bro. Sis. All that. You know what I'm saying? You don't. I'm just one of the people. I do not support people if you know what I'm saying. If you know you're a big person, big celebrity, and you don't want to be talked, you just want to be talked about in a good light, but you going, say you doing stuff like Doja Cat, what she be doing on her Instagram, all that weird crap she be doing, but you don't want to be talked about though. You doing some weird stuff on the internet, but you don't want to be talked about. It's crazy, but they're gonna be talked about. I'm sorry, but yeah, I had to come over here and say that because you know don't be giving your money to these people that they sit up there and there's celebrities sit up there and they talk to you any kind of way, and you've been sitting up there supporting them, and they ain't they ain't supporting you back. They want to come with the backlash. They want to come with all their problems. But then when you ask them, is everything okay? Is everything all right? Why did you go back to him? Or, you know, they can say all the good things to try to heal you and bring you through it. But then you don't like the other parts. I mean, you got to take what you get. Like, you want the money. If you don't want the money and the fame like you have, step down. Let's get this over with, because you're gonna be talked about, and they're gonna ask questions like that because these people are your fans. They're gonna ask questions. If you don't want to answer, just be like, you look, respect my boundaries. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I just can imagine just being a fan and supporting a celebrity or a YouTuber, and then they want to bash you. They want to bash you, and then they want to sit up there and just talk to you in a kind of way. You know what I'm saying? But all them people that they be having their fans, like, do you really think you can whoop all your fans? Like, seriously, though, Carly, Cardi, then DDG, you know, DDG a cool dude until he sit up there, but he came back on that. He came back on that. He apologized, but it's just like you apologize because these fans are the ones that got you. Was a YouTuber first, man. This is how you rose to fame, man. Y'all be mindful of these people because y'all be sitting up there. I love these people. I love these people, and then next thing you know, they show you a reason why you should have been stop loving them. Just be mindful. These celebrities, some big YouTubers, and I feel like they worked hard to get there. But if you go back to the then and then now, you're gonna definitely see the change in them and their personality. Yeah, you change for the better, but don't change for the worse, especially with the people that's been there for you from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for you from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I take that stuff to heart, but once you cross me, I'm done with you. You know what I'm saying? I take that to the heart. If you hearing me from the beginning, I ain't gonna forget about you. But when you cross me, I'm done. But I be mindful because like we wouldn't even have a conversation. We could have a conversation about these people, but look at them. They want to be stingy. They don't want to talk about it for real. Not everybody, but I say a couple of people. Not everybody, but nobody cares. And a lot of people know how it go on the internet. It goes You respect me by mentioning my name on YouTube and you use my stuff. And I really like to ask them, you know, inbox them and ask them if I could use they stuff, so be word for mouth. You know what I'm saying? From them knowing personally. But I don't really like to even put people's stuff up there. Once I get everything that I need, it may happen, but I know the procedure. You do have to appreciate that other YouTuber and their work, because these people put a lot of work into their stuff, but at the same time, it's a lot of people that share this stuff. And there's a lot of people that's jealous because when they stuff get shared into the hands of another person that's a better YouTuber, or you know funnier YouTuber, more famous YouTuber, they'll come and they'll be like, well, I don't want, you're gonna get a copyright if you don't take that down now. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's real deal haters on these mugs. It's crazy. They is some haters. It's some haters on him. But yeah, y'all watch out for people, the celebrities, and being a fan of these people. Even more, if you're a supporter and you sit back and you're watching and they have those type of ways or bad attitudes that you already badly liking them, they hanging on by a thread, and it's time to go. Like, I'm not finna keep dealing with this. I'm gonna let this person go through some life changes, and maybe I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do them. That goes for the celebrities and the YouTubers. Like, then maybe I'll come back, because I don't have time for it. You talking to people like that is here and willing to support you. So watch who you support, and hey, yeah, if nobody in your life talk to you like these celebrities and these YouTubers talk to you, then that means you're in the wrong space. You're in the wrong space. Some YouTubers, but a lot of celebrities talk to their fans like they slow. You know what I'm saying? But they need their fans. You see what I'm saying? Support is more like sit back, watch, and they'll support you. But once you start getting all that craziness with them, with the audience, they like, I got to go. But that's all I had to say, y'all. I'm finna be out. I may come back tomorrow. Mm. But y'all have a good day, all right?